Hi folks, before we get into the video, I would just like to ask that you please take some time to support the Black Lives Matter movement and the global fight for equality for our black brothers and sisters. It is so important, and the movement is far from over, even if it's not in the headlines anymore. So I've included a link to some educational resources and also a link that will direct you to places to donate in the description of this video. So if you could please take some time to do that, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the video. What's up, folks? Welcome back to another logo redesign. Today we're going to be taking a look at CTA, the Chicago Transit Authority. I've got some good ideas for this one. I'm actually pretty excited. We're going to try to hop in there, make a logo that is a little bit more interesting, a little bit more fun, looks more cool to my eyes. And yeah, I'm excited for it. So just real quick, as always, a little disclaimer before we get into it. If you haven't watched my videos before, please do watch this one and then go watch the other ones. But I am not a graphic designer. I'm not a professional at all. I'm a advertising and art student. So these videos are me doing my first instincts with these logo redesign videos, trying to get better at graphic design, trying to make something that looks cool, while ignoring all color theory and professional graphic design principles, because I'm a fool like that. But yeah, so with that being said, I'm excited for this one. Let's get into it. So here we've got the mood board that I put together for CTA real quick. I've also thrown in here some other public transit logos from across the nation. But let's start up here. We've got our CTA history of logos. So starting all the way back here in the 1950s, we can see that CTA was a part of some kind of Batman trilogy, or perhaps a new Fallout game. This is... what happened? What happened? Was there a nuclear... I mean, you know what? They were preparing for nuclear war in the 50s, right? Or something like that. I played too much Fallout. This looks like it looks like it's from a video game, and I'm not a huge fan of it. But moving on to the 1990s, wow, so they had that for 40 years? That's crazy. This is called the Take It logo? I don't know. Take what? I guess the bus, the train. I can just imagine some like 90s train operators going, "Take it!" But that one's alright, actually. I don't mind it at all. And then we're moving on to the Speedlines logo. Wait a second. Hold on just one second. I'm noticing now that these are not in order. Come on, Google Images. You did me wrong. Alright, so we didn't have Batman for 40 years. We've got early logo example, 1950s. Then we're going to 1960s to the present is the logo mark. You can see it's the pinnacle of design. Clearly graphic design is their passion. It's the letters CTA all right next to each other like words are. That one's, it's really great. It's really cool. We've got Speedlines. I like Speedlines. Speedlines is nice. I want to try to use some of the theme of this logo in the logo that I designed, but in a pretty different way. And you'll see how I'm planning to do that later on. But so anyway, we've got Batman, we've got Take It, we've got Speedlines, we've got the logo mark, and we have our circle logo in the present day. I want to talk a little bit about this logo because I have some issues with it. First of all, the things that I like about it, I like that it is colorful, it's simple, it's a circle. We've got some good circular logos out there for public transit, and it works pretty well on the maps and such. But here's my issue with this. The blue and the red. I don't know where the blue and the red comes from. We've got a blue line and we've got a red line, okay? But last time I checked, they were not any better than any of the other train lines. So why are they the only two colors included in the logo, okay? This is supremacy and I will not stand for it. No, it's fine, it's whatever, but the blue is not the blue of the Chicago flag, okay? I don't know where that blue came from. And it's just doesn't feel that interesting to me. I don't really love how the letters are lowercase. I think in my logo I'd like to make the letters capital, and the more that I look at this, the more it just starts to feel like it's not an actual thing, and it's morphing in my mind. So let's move on. Here we got a closer look at Batman. I just think it's funny. It's like it really looks like you could put it in like Black Ops Zombies or something, and it would work. But this is a big part, okay, of what I want to incorporate into my logo is the colors, right? We've got so many colors of the train lines, and I feel like when you think about the CTA, right, what are the things that you think about? Are the loop, right? I think about the transit map. If you're not from Chicago, you probably don't think about anything. What do you think about the CTA? But when I think about the CTA, I think about the loop. I think about the map on the trains. I think about the different train lines, right? We've got a bunch of colored train lines. So why are only 2 of those colors making it into the logo? And you know what? Now that I look at it, it's not even the same blue. CTA, what are you doing, man? If you're gonna favor 2 lines of your trains, do it right, man. I don't know. It's not my fave. But if we move over here, I've got some other public transit logos from across the nation. But we've got MTA, which I believe is New York. Okay, we've got Metro, which I want to say is LA, but I could be wrong. SEPTA, which is Philly. I think BART, which, oh my god, if BART would please use Bart Simpson as their mascot, I mean, that's the only thing that I could see redeeming this public transit system, is if Bart Simpson was literally everywhere. And then we've got MARTA. MARTA is Atlanta, and oh man, this is the best. I think this one is the best out of all of them. I love the slanted 3 colors thing, and I like how it's a white text on a dark background. I think it just works so good, so well, and you're probably going to see that the logo that I make today is going to be pretty similar to this one, I think, but different in a few ways. So let's take one last look at our mood board here, and with that being said, let us hop right in. Okay, so like always, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pull some of those images in. I'm going to get some colors going, so let's do that. Okay, so I've pulled in 2 things. I pulled in the one with the colors of the different train lines, okay, which I've rearranged to be in rainbow order because why not? And I've got the CTA logo, our good old buddy old pal, circular CTA logo. We got the blue and red, and now I'm seeing that the reds aren't the same either. CTA, what are you doing? Literally, what are you doing? Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to find a font, because I know that I'm going to incorporate the letters CTA. I would be a fool not to, but I want them to be uppercase, okay? I want them to be a little bit bolder. I want them to be sans serif. When I say bolder, I don't mean physically bolder in terms of the typeface, but I just want them to hit a little bit harder. Probably keep the same level of boldness that the actual typeface that they're using now has. I don't want it to be skinny, but I do want it to be medium boldish. And yeah, I want it to be sans serif. So I'm going to go over to Adobe Fonts. I'm going to go look for a nice, bold, uppercase sans serif font. Okay, so here's 2 fonts that I found that I really like. Okay, the first one is called Paralucent. It's by Ryan Hughes. The second one is called Ebony. It's by Jose Scaglione and Veronica Burian. Okay, these are both, oh, I love these fonts. They look so good. And I like the bold and I like the italic. Okay, I want to go with the italic, similar to the effect of that Speedline logo, if you'll think back. The Speedline logo makes you think of speed. It makes you think of quickness. And if there is anything that the CTA is, oh boy, it is fast and efficient, isn't it, right? If you think of public transit, first thing comes to your mind, speed, efficiency, wonderful experiences, clean smells, nice people. I think these are all things that come to my mind when I think about the CTA. No, of course, I'm kidding. Public transit usually sucks, but we're going to make it suck a little bit less with a cool logo. So looking at these 2, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting with both of them. Right now, I'm leaning a little bit towards Paralucent. That's the one on the top, but I do want to widen up that the gap between the top and bottom of the C. All right, but other than that, I'm liking it. I'm liking it quite a bit. But so here's my general plan for what I want to do. Similar to the Speedline again, I want to have lines coming out of the side behind the C, okay? But I want them to be thicker, and I want them to have the colors of the train lines, okay? That way we're incorporating that unique aspect. I mean, it's not unique to public transit. People use colors to denote that, whatever, but we have these colors and we have these specific train lines, okay? We're gonna use that to those colors, and I would love to see this logo on a dark background with white text, but I also think it's important to have a black text on white background for things like the maps on the trains, right? We're not going night mode on the maps. Which, hey, CTA, if you're out there, quick idea for you, okay? Night mode on the trains. Turn off all the lights, right? Give everybody glow sticks when they walk on. It'll elevate the experience, I promise. Let's get back to this ridiculous logo. Okay, so we are going to take this CTA. We're going to outline it, Shift Command O, okay? We're going to ungroup, Shift Command G a couple times until it becomes mixed objects, is it? Yeah, okay. So, and I apologize for the mouse click. I'm trying to figure out how to make that not so prevalent. If anybody's got audio tips, hit me up because that is bugging me. So I'm going to go in with my direct selection tool here, okay? It's the filled in arrow, all right? You can get to it by pressing A, and I'm going to select these 2 points. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, and I'm kind of in the middle of it, and that's why it looks wonky, is I would love for this slant to match between the T and the A. Okay, so I'm trying to adjust those so that they kind of match in terms of their slant. This is why Chaboy doesn't design fonts. This does not look good. Oh, I'm so sad. That doesn't look very good, does it? It's the C. I think it's the C, but I don't know if I can fix it by changing the C. I wonder if I should just go back. Maybe I should just go back. I did fix the width problem between the C and the bottom and the top of the C. I think that looks good and fine. Yeah, you know what? Hate to do it to you, Paralucent, but you're not Paralucent anymore. You're a Frankenstein font that I've created, and I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you before you turn on me and gain sentience and kill me as well. Let's go back. Okay, starting over. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, we're getting Paralucent. We used the heavy italic. All right, we're chugging along. We're going back. Not a big deal, homies. Don't worry about it. Homies, homettes, those who do not conform to the homie spectrum. Everybody is loved. Outline, ungroup. Okay, we're going back. We're doing it again. I'm gonna redo my fixing of this. All right. Okay. You know what? This is good. This is nice. It is almost entirely not my own work. It's Ryan Hughes, okay? Ryan Hughes, if you're out there, dude, appreciate you, because this font is beautiful. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, all right, I might want to adjust the spacing between these just a little bit. I think I want to make them a little bit closer. But last time I adjusted the font, it didn't work out so well. So maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to make them closer. Or maybe I think I know what I want, but I actually don't. No, I actually think that's cool. I think that's nice. So I am so sorry, Ebony, but you are gone. This is nice. This is cool. It has a similar slant to it. Italicism is maybe the word, to the original logo. And that logo has a nice slant to it as well. So I'm going to keep that slant. Okay, but now we're going with this bad boy. So here's what I'm going to do next. Okay, I'm just going to create a stack of rectangles that have those colors to them. Okay, and I'm going to do it like this. And I think we need a little bit of white space between them. I think we do. I think we want some separation in the same way that they had that white line in between the red and the blue in the old logo that they used to separate their two favorite lines. Apparently, I'm still not over it. How many colors do we have here? I should just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For those of you out there that want to learn the basic keyboard shortcuts that I'm doing, Command D-ing. Command doing it. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so here are the two options. Okay, the one on the left is rainbow order, as far as I know, because I dropped out of school in kindergarten. The one on the right is the order that the CTA puts them in on their website, from left to right, minusing the gray bus and the gray CTA logo. I think we should go with the one on the right. I do. I hate to say it, but I don't want this logo to just look like it's the rainbow. I want it to be recognizable as the actual train lines. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Group those fools. They are inseparable. I'm gonna put them up here. Okay, next to the CTA. I'm gonna scrunch it. Ouch, that hurt my ears. I have headphones on and I just whistled into the microphone. I don't pretend to be the smartest man in the world, okay? I'm trying my best, but sometimes I whistle into the microphone and blow my own eardrums out. And you know what? That's just the fact of the matter, homies and homettes. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm digging this. What I've done here, let me explain. What I have done here is I've copied the C. I've made a copy of it, duplicated it, made the C white, and put it behind the black C, and then I moved it over a little bit so that we have this outline. Okay, I do not like this because it's a C and because it's an italic C. You've got some differences in width and such in between here and here and here. That's not cool. Not enjoying that. So I'm going to instead just use a ellipse, as the fancy folk call it, an ellipse. But it's a freaking circle, man. It's a circle. It's an oval. I mean, look, man, I told you I dropped out of kindergarten. Okay, you know what? I don't give myself too much credit, but that looks pretty good, I think, right? I've used the curvature tool to do that, and I want to get this, make sure that that is lined up. Yes, yes. This actually makes me excited to ride the CTA. Of course I'm joking. Nobody's ever excited to ride the CTA. This is looking good. I'm liking this. The other thing that I want to do, okay, bear with me. The other thing that I want to do is I want to give this a slant on the side, okay, because we don't want it to just end. We don't want it to just come to an end over here. No. So let's grab our, I have this on a different layer, lock it. Easy. Pen tool. Watch this. Check this out. Check this craziness out right here, fools. Boom, boom, boom. I think yes. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? I think yeah. I think this is cool. I think I'm liking it. So let's try a couple different things. Okay, a couple different things I want to try. So bear with me here. Okay, we are going to make a copy. All right. And what if the spaces in between these were bigger? What if they were bigger, right? Let's try that. Okay, two options here. One of these is the evil twin. And they're both looking at me and they're telling me that they're the real CTA and they're begging me not to kill them, and I don't know which one. I don't know which one, CTA. You know what? My heart and soul says thicker colored lines. It says that the top one is the one. So I'm gonna save the bottom one. I'm not gonna kill it. I'll just like lock it in the basement, you know? It's like just gonna go away for a little while. It's gonna go live on a farm somewhere, which is what your parents say when your fish dies. Okay, so we're rolling with this for now, okay? Make it bigger. I think the slant needs to be a touch more slanty. Yes, 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 very good, very nice, okay? Maybe a bigger gap. Another thing that I would like to try is what if the rainbow is on both sides? You know, what if the color's on both sides? Let's try that. But I'm feeling like I think the one side is better. I think the one side is better because it feels more like a It feels more like the speed lines thing, right? It feels more like a speeding, quick, efficient, get you to work on time with no delays or unfortunate occurrences train, just like the CTA. Okay, just like the CTA. But again, okay, we're not going to kill this evil twin. We're going to lock him in the basement. All right, let's put him. We're just going to group him. We're going to put him up here. Okay, we might come back to him. We've got our base. All right, I'm wondering. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm wondering what would happen if we made the colors more muted. Okay, yes. What I have done here is I've made the colors just a little bit more muted. I just did that by going into the color wheel thing, dragging them just a little bit to the left and a little bit up. Okay, so they're still the same colors. Is there something with hue or like value or something like they're different? But you look at that, it's red, right? It's red, orange, green, yellow, blue, whatever. And I think it looks a little bit better. So guess what? Evil twin up top. No basement for you. You're dead. Okay. You know what, dude? I'm chilling on this. I like this a lot. I think it looks really cool and really good. So what I want to do now is I want to put it on a dark background. Okay, shout out to Marta. I'm inspired by you on this one, all right? Because I think that it might look really nice if it's on sort of a dark gray. All right, I've stepped away and come back, Mr. Bruce. I'm Sir Michael Caine. I want to watch some Harry Potter for inspiration on my public transit logo. You know, public transit is a key part of Harry Potter. You know, you got Harry, Ron, and Hermione and their adventures at Hognuts, and they're riding around on the blue line. So I needed that wonderful, mystical, magical story. But coming back, I love what we've done here. Okay, I think what we need to do. All right, I think we need to get rid of this black. All right, I think that we should have this gray go throughout. Oh yeah, see, that's real good. That's real good and real nice, and I like it a lot. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. This is it. We've made it. We've made it to the end. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm gonna put this on some mock-ups, okay? Alright folks, well there you have it. That's going to be it for me today. If you liked it, please go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below. If you didn't like it, please do the same. And if you hated it, go ahead and drive a blue line train right through my house. I really appreciate everybody watching and leaving those nice comments. Those always make my day. So thank you very much. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.